For the equipment.
We just came outside to get some equipment and get set up.
Dude,
and
I'm not even fucking kidding you.
So clear. So fucking clear. The rat curtain totally just moved.
Peekaboo. And as we were out.
Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video. Now, like my last video, some debunks are my word against those, right? It's he said, she said. You wasn't there, you can't prove it. Yes, Omar was probably in the room rocking that chair, but we didn't see him, right? We didn't see the string, so it's speculation. You're right. You're absolutely right. Oh, you'll want to watch this whole video because these debunks, these are what I like to call one nail in the coffin of a fake YouTuber. 2 nails, to be exact. Don't miss this video, baby. Because these are the holy grail of debunking. Now, real quick, I want to thank you guys for the support on the last couple of videos, especially the Jasco video that got like over 8,000 views in 24 hours. That's the most on my channel ever. #1 of all time in that time period. And that's all you guys. MindseedTV. You guys know who they are. Now, this debunk, both of them, have to do with, one has to do with audio, and the other one, visual. And this catch can't be argued with. You can't get down the comments and go, oh, well, this is just simply speculation. Shut your mouth. Okay? No, I appreciate anybody that, you know, presents an argument. That's what we're here for. That's the whole point. But like I said, but after this one, you can't do that, really, because this one just, it hurts. Not me, them.
This place looks creepy.
Okay, they arrive at the Evil Dead house. And there's a reason I'm calling it the Evil Dead house, by the way. It'll make sense later, for sure. Especially, you know, how the Evil Dead cabin had, the monster, the demon in the cellar under the floor, that, you know, that hatch. That makes sense later, but they're getting ready to go through the front door of this creepy looking house. And the reason I bring going through a door to your attention, well, watch the clip.
Yeah, it's hard to open the front door.
Why did I bring them up walking through a door and closing the door? Well, it'll make sense later on in the video. But the point I wanted to make is, they walked through a door. They didn't, you know, make a big deal out of it. Hey, I'm coming through the front door and I'm closing it and I'm locking it. Because that'll play in later. Now, there's like this glass light, like a chandelier light in the hallway there. And I want you to pay close attention. I'm going to show the clip in its entirety. Now keep in mind, there are 2 cameras. Casey has one and his buddy has the other. You get 2 angles. So let's watch the clip and then we'll break it down.
They used to live here?
Maybe they still think it's their home. Like, this is still our home. Like, even though we're gone, it doesn't belong to you, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Old picture.
These stairs are... Whoa.
What?
Is that moving?
Oh, yeah. It is.
How did that happen?
You think that could be from when we bumped the door open?
So Casey walks first and he walks in that hallway. He's already around the corner into the hallway where the stairs are before his buddy gets completely out there. Why am I bringing that to your attention? Well, you saw obviously the chandelier glass things were moving. And you know what I think? I think, as Casey was under it, going, hey, oh, look at that picture. Look at that picture. I think he done like Jasko did and reached up and touched him. But can I prove it? Oh yeah, I can prove it. I can prove this is what he did. He just walked over toward the picture, reached up, and hit the chandelier, and we're about to show you how. It's like Buddy can't keep up with Casey. Casey's like always one step ahead. He's always trailing behind. I mean, look, Casey's all the way out in the hall. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Just like that Jasko video, what you can catch when you turn the audio up. Listen closely, because you can hear him tapping that glass or hard plastic, whatever it's made out of. You can hear him hit it as he's right under it.
Oh, cool. Old picture.
These stairs are. Whoa.
What?
It's amazing what you can catch when you actually pay attention, right? I mean, oh man. And just think, all this is choreographed, right? They always talk about, okay, you're going to follow me out of the room. I'm going to run and tap the chandelier as you come out, and then I'm just going to walk over to the picture, and you're going to go, oh, looky there, right? Now you're probably thinking, Shake, that's a great debunk. And I'd say, yes, it absolutely is. But I got one better for you. Oh yeah, same video too, baby. So to recap, the chandelier is motion-based. Casey's all the way out in the hallway. He hits it, and it's going to continue moving after he hits it, and then the guy walks out, and oh, looky there. The chandelier's moving all by itself. Remember at the very beginning of the video when I said, did you notice when they come through the front door that they didn't make a big deal out of it? Yep, you probably remember that. Well, take a look at this clip. Because they find another door, you know, because houses sometimes have more than one door. You know, back doors, side doors. But take a look.
What's this? Does this go outside the house? Oh, they got like a back porch.
Not only do they make a big deal out of the door, they make a big deal out of that little fenced-in porch area. Oh, there's another door? Huh. Now watch when he, keep it straight, buddy. Keep it, breathe. There we go. But watch when he looks out on the boxed-in porch, you know. He's like, ooh, nothing spectacular here.
Oh, it's just like the water heater out here and stuff. Yeah, it's not really much to see out here.
Now relax, I know it's taking a minute, but I'm trying to make my point here. Now they're like, oh, nothing, you know, important out here on this boxed-in porch. But I want you to watch when he comes back in with his camera. He makes a point to show himself closing the door. Not only that, he wants to make sure that you know he locked it. He's like, hey, I'm closing this back door here, and I'm going to lock it too. Why didn't you do that on the other door? Why are you making such a big deal out of closing and locking a door? Foreshadowing.
I think it's just eerie out here, man.
I'll make sure I get this door closing on camera. Hey, look, I closed the door.
I'm gonna lock that.
Okay.
Let's make sure I get on both cameras, that I'm locking the door. I want to make sure I say it too. Hey, I'm locking the back door here, people. I'm closing it because you clearly see me do it on camera. Oh, hey, you got it on the other camera too? I want you to record me walking away from the locked door with the other camera too, just so people know this freaking door here was closed.
Just because.
Let's also get a shot of me walking away from the closed door. Oh, now we're at the point of the video where I gotta back up everything I said. When I said a banger or debunk, I gotta be able to back that up. Right? Now, I'm gonna show the clip in its entirety first. Then we'll break it down because I want to see if you guys can catch what I caught. Because it stood out to me quite a bit. Almost lost my voice there.
Whoa, freaking shh. What the fuck was that?
Bro, that sounded like a fucking
was either in here.
Bro,
What?
the door is open. Wide open, bro.
As they walk up to the back door, you can see both camera angles. You can see Casey and Casey's buddy following behind him once again, but you can see both camera angles as they're going to the kitchen, right? So, now the reason I bring that up is because what I just showed you, that's the last time that you see Casey's camera, not Casey's, but the other guy's camera. Casey starts walking to the kitchen toward the back door, but you don't see his buddies. It's as if his buddy disappeared, you know, because his buddy did disappear. You can't be under a cellar door and also hold a camera. But nobody finds that strange, though. But, oh yes, I'm about to prove it, though. We're getting there. Pay attention. Real quick, I want to point out this. When he goes toward the back door after they walk into the kitchen, and it cuts to just Casey, you know, going through the kitchen to the back door. I cut the part of the video out to where they do their voiceover, you know, and like, oh, well, I was scared in that kitchen, you know, when they're in that dark room and they're narrate what's happening. But I cut them both together to, even if there's 2 or 3 seconds that's missing, that would be their fault. But I don't think there is, because when the clip picks up, you can hear the cellar door banging. But I'll show you what I'm saying here in a second. Casey heads toward the kitchen. Pay attention to this spot right here. Nothing there, especially not no big yellow bottle. But anyway, this is the last time you'll see Casey's buddy too. Now, they're getting ready to head toward that door.
Dude, I'm literally shaking right now.
What could have been?
I have no idea.
Are you sure you closed that door?
This door was locked, bro. Hello? Oh my!
What the whole was it, dude? What the?
I have no idea, bro. The fucking thing moved, bro.
Where did that come from? It wasn't there earlier. It wasn't there right before you went out the door, so how did that bottle get there?
I felt like I was losing my mind. Colton kept saying he's not convinced. Maybe it was loose floorboarding or whatnot. He didn't see what I saw because he was a couple feet behind me when I turned that corner.
Something was lifting it from underneath, bro.
What the are you talking about?
Oh yes, you saw that right. Now, let me ask you this. How can a bottle of cleaning products appear and disappear between shots? How can that happen? Now, if you're new here, there's something called continuity. You know what I'm saying? And what continuity is, it's no different than an actor doing a scene. They do the takes multiple times. And sometimes there'll be a cup. They'll be doing a dinner scene. There'll be a glass there half full. But then the next day they film the same scene. They'll forget about that and the cup will be a quarter of the way full. And then when you're watching the movie cut together, you see the glass shrinking. The water content keeps shrinking between shots. That proves they do multiple takes of this. Because there's no reason that cleaning bottle should have appeared as that was happening. Because it happened so fast. Unless whatever's in the, down in the cellar, as it was lifting it, it threw the cleaning products into the kitchen. And it landed right there on the counter. I'm just kidding. This proves that they filmed multiple times. Which means, say it with me, it's fake. So to sum it all up, this is the first time they visit the kitchen, and as you can see, there's no big yellow cleaning bottle on the counter there. Literally seconds before the cellar bangs, no yellow bottle there. Yet as the bangs happen, look what appeared on the counter there. Let's zoom in on that big cleaning bottle right there. There's the edge of the counter. So Casey heads to the kitchen and his buddy's right there on his heels. There's Casey's camera. And then here's the last time you see his buddy's camera until the paranormal happens. Casey hears the bangs, but he has to be careful because he can't turn the camera backwards because his buddy's not behind him.
I'm not here. Here. Go if you want to look. There's a cellar door right there. And when I went around the corner, it was fucking lifting up and dropping, bro.
Now, these guys make good videos. I mean, they slipped up this time, but normally they're entertaining. At least their videos, they put a lot of effort into them, and they can make a really scary video. I don't understand why they won't admit that they're staged. And I don't know what Casey's buddies talk about. Oh, I heard this slamming, but I didn't know it was a door in the floor slamming up and down, even though you told me twice. Oh, what are you talking about? Now, I know a couple of newbies are going to be wondering, well, how did we hear Casey's buddy's voice when he was walking to the cellar door through the kitchen if he was under the floor banging on the door? Well, when you film a scene more than once, which I just proved they did, you can overlay audio. Huh? You get it? And it sounds like your buddy's right there behind it because they filmed him right there behind him walking through the kitchen. And then they filmed a pass where he goes by himself, but they overlay his buddy in. Easy.
It was bouncing up and down when I came out here, bro. There's something in there. I'm telling you. Don't even lift that right now.
Is there a draft under the house? You sure?
Bro.
That's the part that boggles my mind, cause Casey's buddy ain't too smart. You think there's a draft under the house? What are you talking about, you dimwit? That makes no sense that a draft would cause the cellar door to do this.
Oh my.
Also, the handle is up, which means somebody has been down there recently, because there's a notch cut out that allows the handle to fit flush so nobody trips. Now, if it were me, now, as they argue about, hey, are we going to open this cellar door or not? And then when they finally agree to open it, something just banged the heck out of it. Now, had that been me, I would have more than likely threw a bomb down in it, and whatever's down in there and the house can go up for all I care. I ain't dumb and I ain't fooling with it. Common sense, people. I just, but there's no way if this really happened, I'd be like, oh, well, we gotta open it now. I mean, what if a serial killer was in there? Comment below what you see, but I can see some disturbances. As far as, this would be dust covered with nothing really shiny down there. Now, it's not to say that a homeowner couldn't have went down there recently. But comment below what you see. But what I see is like the top step has, on the right side, almost looks like a heel print. Comment below what you see. As you're scanning the hole, when they open it, there should be, no footprints or anything. It probably hadn't been open in a long time. And the reason I mentioned that is, I didn't see no footprints. Now keep in mind though, this could have, the way they cut it and chop it together, they could have filmed this first. They could film them reacting to what's ever down there because they know they're going to do that. They probably knew they'd, knock dust around. And it's like, you know what? Let's film like we're already reacting to it. That way, when we open it, you ain't going to see our shoe prints on the steps or on the hatch. That's probably what they done because I just proved they stage. So they would probably do it pretty smartly. But comment below if you see any handprints or fingerprints. I'm curious. Now, 2 good debunks in this video so far with the cleaning products and the sound of the chandelier being hit. Now, I really couldn't see no shoe prints, so I feel like they filmed this whole segment before they actually went down in there and made the banging because they obviously didn't want to leave any prints. Maybe that's why they had the cleaning products to clean their cameras.
Okay, well, shine the light.
I can tell you something, bro.
What?
I'm not crawling under there.
Yeah, I'm good. You see the shadows of all those black widows right there? I'm not super convinced though, I guess. Are you sure you didn't step on something that caused...
Post-editor shape. Look at the lighting when his buddy's with him. Now watch how dark it gets when his buddy disappears into the cellar. Look at the difference. But comment below what you guys think. I think this is pretty good evidence, to be quite frank with you. Oh! There's a secret word in this video as well. And the secret word is fishing pole. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. and more bangers on the way. Oh, and plus, you know how I love October, my Halloween special. It's going to be a double upload. It's going to be one video that's debunking, and the other video that's going to be uploaded at the same time, or right after. It's going to be a cool animation, cartoon, spooky cartoon I made for you guys. It took a lot of work, months of work, because I ain't that good an animator. But I love you guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.